What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Sabby. Welcome to another episode of Self Mastery. Today's topic, this is definitely an important topic. I'm going to be talking about three big reasons why your friends and or your family don't support you or don't support your vision. Because you see, we've all been there. We have these big goals. We have these big dreams, big things we want to accomplish, but we notice that, friends, they throw shade, or, our family isn't there. They don't encourage us. They don't really support us. And I'm going to talk about three big reasons why they do you like that, why they don't show up for you when you need them to show up for you. So let's get into it. Reason number one is that most people have a 9-to-5 mentality. They have an employee mindset. They have no vision for themselves, right? So let's talk about this because this is very important on why friends and family and a lot of people in your life don't support you is because they don't think like you. They don't have big dreams like you. They don't have a vision like you do. And I'm not saying that they never did. They might have had it at some point, but then you know what happened to them along the way? They had to be realistic. They had to, get to the real world and get the job, and they realized that that's enough for them. They're okay living making minimum wage. They're okay making, $10 an hour. They're okay living paycheck to paycheck, right? And so they're happy and content in that. And so when you come around with your big vision, when you come around with your big goals, they can't understand, they can't comprehend because their mind isn't that big. Their aspirations, their perception, their way of seeing or looking at life isn't that big. They're used to thinking small, right? They're used to that slave mindset in the sense that, a lot of people that have the 9-to-5 mentality, they're okay with having a boss over them. They're okay with some sort of master telling them what to do or what not to do. They're okay with just clocking in and clocking out. But you're out here, you're trying to start your own business, right? Or you're trying to get your you're not even your master's, maybe you're trying to get your PhD, right? Or not even that, maybe you're trying to open up your own nail salon. You're trying to open up your own hair salon. And, they can't see that. They'll go to the nail salon to get their nails done, but they never could ever conceive the idea of opening their own nail salon. Or, they'll go to any business and they'll eat at the restaurant, but they'll never dream of opening up their own restaurant because they don't have that kind of mindset. They don't have that kind of vision. So you have to understand that, that one quote, I love that quote, don't share your big ideas or your big dreams with small minds because they won't be able to comprehend them. They won't be able to comprehend where you're coming from. And you have to also understand that a lot of people are okay with settling in life, right? They've accepted the fact that, this job is it for me. They've accepted the fact that, this is the most amount of money I can make. They've accepted the fact that I don't need to further my education or further my skills. They've accepted the fact that this is the farthest I can go in life. And because of that, that's where they're always gonna be. They're never gonna evolve more than that unless some force within them inspires to do so. Or an external force, maybe like yourself. You come around with big dreams and you could be that force that could inspire them to do better. More likely than not, though, they're not going to be inspired. They're just going to look at you and, they're going to tell you to be realistic. They're going to tell you, hey, you need to stop thinking so big because the world is a hard place. It's a lot of challenges out here. There's a lot of competition out here. Your chances of making it are very slim. So just get a steady and stable job and just stick to that and you'll be good, right? You'll be good. And they want you to live like them. They want you to live that kind of lifestyle, that mediocre average lifestyle, because, they think they're doing good for you. They think that, hey, I'm going to make sure that this guy is secure. They think that that minimum wage job that they have is security. And so they want you to be secure in the fact that they want you to get that kind of job too. But you have to understand a couple of things. And I might take a little side note that the only security is the security you feel within, right? You can have any kind of job. You can have any sort of employment. They can fire you the next day, right? They can replace you within a week. So it's like there's no such thing as that kind of job security. Only security comes from the way you feel inside about your life, about yourself, about who you are, right? And another fact why these people don't have a vision for themselves is because they don't have high self-esteem. You have to get that through to your head. These people don't have high self-esteem. You do. You do have high self-esteem. And because of that, right, they can't understand where you're coming from because they're used to looking at themselves in a worthless kind of way. And that's something that, they've been conditioned or programmed into, either by society or either by their friends, whatever, or their parents, even their upbringing. So when you come around with your big dreams, they're not going to see that. They're not going to see your vision. They're not going to be able to support you like you want them to support you. So that's reason number one, that most people have that 9-to-5 mentality. Most people don't have a vision for their life. Most people, they have that employee slave kind of mindset. Now, reason number two, this is a beautiful reason. Reason number two why most people don't support you. And these could be friends, your close friends. This could be your family. This could be your mom and dad. This could be your aunts and uncles. This could be your cousins, people you grew up with, your family. The reason that they don't support you, number two, is that they must see it in order to believe it. Let me repeat that one more time. They must see the results. They must see you achieve what you want to achieve. They must see you manifest the mansion. They must see you drive in the Lambo, right? They must see you make, the 6-figure income. They must see all of this before they can believe it. That's just simple as that can be stated. And, this actually goes from like the dawn of humanity. A lot of people have been like that since humanity has ever been here. And it's just something that human nature, it's just a part of human nature. And I've always been curious as to why people are like that, why they cannot have faith in their vision, why they cannot see the unseen, right? And it's because most people rely on their physical senses. They must be able to see, smell, touch, taste, hear something before they can believe it. And you see, they did this to the prophets of the old. So, humanity has been going through this for ages now. So when you come around with your big vision, when you say that, hey, I'm going to be the next big actor, or I'm going to make it to Hollywood, or, I'm going to be a singer, I'm going to be a musician, I'm going to be an artist, right? I'm going to be a poet, a writer, an author. They can't see that. And not even that, they don't believe it. And the reason they don't believe it is because psychologically, they don't believe themselves. They don't have faith within themselves. You see, everything is a projection of what people believe to be true within themselves. So if somebody doesn't believe you, it's because that person doesn't believe in themselves. That person doesn't believe that they could also do what you are out here striving to do, right? They don't have faith in their own vision. They don't have faith in their own dreams. And because they didn't have faith in their own dreams, they never accomplished them. And so now you come around, right? You come around with your big dreams and you tell them what you want to do. They're not going to believe you. They're not going to have any faith in you because most people lack faith. And because of that, they can't achieve big things. You see, one of the pillars of achieving big dreams or big goals in life is to have conviction, is to have trust and faith that you will achieve these things. But most people don't. Majority of the world relies on just their physical senses and what they see, and that's really what it is, So when you know that most people don't operate like that or don't operate on that frequential level, you see there's really no reason for you to even share your dreams with them because they just don't have that kind of vision. They just don't have that kind of conviction. Number 3, this is the third reason, big reason why most friends, family, people you may know, you grew up with that don't support you or support your vision is because they envy you or they hate you or they are jealous of you. And they know deep down within that you're going to make it and that you're going to be big and that you have that talent, you have the skills, you have, the abilities, the capabilities to get to where you're aiming to get to or where you're going. They see you. They know within that, hey, this person, he's going to get there, but they start hating on you because they can see your future. They can predict your future. They know that you're going to make it. So they start being jealous. They start throwing shade. They start trying to discourage you from trying to get there because they know that, hey, this person's going to make it, right? They're competitive. They're envious. And so they're not going to support you. They're not going to try to encourage you. These people, they're your enemies, right? They're your enemies. They want to see you fall. They want to see you fail. They want to see you, give up or quit. And when you do give up and quit, these are the first people to celebrate. These are the first people to put it in your face. Yeah, I knew you were going to give up, or yeah, I knew this wasn't meant for you, or they're going to throw all sorts of insults at you, things like that. And not even direct insults. They could be like sly, indirect kind of jabs to your face about how, it wasn't meant for you, or, the goal was too big. You need to focus on smaller goals. They'll try to say all sorts of things to make you feel like, hey man, it isn't for you. And so, but another thing about these kinds of people is that they'll also stick around. They stick around so they can reap the benefits later. Right? So you got to watch out for these people, those that have sort of been discouraging, sort of, been, what's the word? They've been sort of undercover in the sense that, they're not truly supportive, but they're here and there, once in a time or so. But they're only being like that because once you make it big, that's when they're going to show up. That's when they're going to be like, hey, I've always been there, man, since day one. Yo, I've always supported you, because now that you've made it, now that now that you've established your business, now that you're making good money, that's when they're going to try to get some things out of you. It could be money out of you. It could be, popularity. Maybe you can put them on. Maybe you can, help them get to a bigger level. But from the beginning, they were never there for you 100%. They weren't truly your 100% supporters. They weren't your true encouragers. They weren't people that were really rooting for you. They were deep down hoping for your downfall, right? So this is another big reason why a lot of these people don't support you, because they can see the greatness within you. They can see the greatness. Sometimes even you can't see the greatness within you, but they see it before you. They realize your abilities. They realize your skills and your talents, and they see that for what it is. And sometimes what they'll even do is they'll try to let you know that you don't have the greatness within you to make it, because they don't want you to make it. And that's as simple as I can put it, But these are 3 big reasons why most people don't support you, why your friends and your family don't support you, why they throw shade at you, why, they don't see your vision like you see your vision. Number 1, because they have a 9-to-5 employee mindset. They'll never be able to, think like an entrepreneur. They'll never be able to think like a businessman or woman. They'll never be able to think like, a free individual who can live life on his or her own terms, right? So they have that kind of mindset. Don't expect these people to support you. Number 2, right? They must see it in order to believe it. That's why they don't support your vision, because they haven't seen any results. They haven't seen you do anything yet. They haven't seen you establish a business yet. They haven't seen you make it big yet. So because of that, they're not going to support you, right? But obviously, once you get the mansion, once you get the trips, the world tour, once you get the, good income coming in, once you get, you know, the fancy car, the fancy dinner, you know, you're wearing now Gucci and Louis, you're looking good, you're dressing good. Now they believe in you. And, you know, that's just how it goes. That's just human nature in itself. And then the third reason is because they're jealous, they're hateful, they're envious, they don't want to see you do good, and they don't want to support you because they know deep down you're going to make it. They don't want to support you because they're envious, because deep down they know that they can't make it, but you're going to make it, right? I mean, these are three big reasons why a lot of people will not support you, but you have to continue going. You must continue your vision. You must continue striving and thriving, and you must continue to be persistent and consistent in your mission, in your purpose, accomplishing all your goals. And I know for a fact deep down that you will accomplish all your goals, because right now, if you're tuned in watching this video, you're here for a reason. You're here because you know you're meant for greatness. You're destined for greater things. You're destined to achieve what it is that you've always wanted to achieve. So give this video a thumbs up. I know this video resonates with you. I know you have people like this in your life that haven't supported you or haven't supported some of these goals that you've shared with them. So give this video a thumbs up. Share this video with anybody you feel like could use this information or is going through a similar situation. You know, there's a lot of people out there right now that have to deal with all sorts of, you know, disbelievers, unbelievers, haters, you know, all of that. And they're out here on their own trying to make it. So share this video with those people so they can get some sort of encouragement, some sort of good words that can really lift up their spirits. Subscribe to my channel. I have a lot more coming your way. And this has been your boy Sabby with another episode of Self Mastery. 3 big reasons why people will not support your vision or will not support you, especially friends and family. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.